Youngstown Patricians and the Tuscarawas County Warriors in Tri-Point Football League action. Mark Means and Dave Clark, Dave Ferris heading down to Carrollton High School. You can hear that game all along the iMedia1 network. Maybe watch some video on the iMedia1 network social media accounts. As Barrett, note the snap, high again, but able to bring this one down. Fires out to the far side and going to overthrow his receiver. Pass was intended for Demir Benison. And again, can't get his feet set with that high snap, causing it to drift high, and the wind again blowing left to right here. So maybe carried it a little bit as well. And we'll have 2:59 to go here in the first half. Dave Thompson with 3 touchdown passes today, 2 to William Anglin, 1 to Julian Hunley. Also has 3 interceptions, though, as Barrett waits for the snap. Mathis to his right, back to pass, looking out to his right, under pressure, and brought down. A sack for the Cleveland defense. Italian Fortner coming through that line. Getting that rotation, the first, second, and third all equally as good. Fortner at the nose position. Forces his way through, gets the sack, and it's going to be 3rd and long for Stark County. 2:25 to go here, second quarter. Barrett waiting for the snap. Twin receivers to each side. He'll move Mathis from his right hip to his left. Decent snap this time. Steps up in the pocket, under pressure, and he's got room to run. He'll make it past the 40, brought down inside the 35. We'll see what they're going to give it to him. Down to the 33-yard line. That's just short of a first down, as Cleveland will take a timeout. 1:53 to go here. Or excuse me, they say a timeout, or is that going to be the 2-minute warning? Either way, we're going to step aside for a break. You are listening to Cleveland Cobras football here on Western Reserve Radio, a part of the iMedia1 network. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
This is number 33, Italian Fortner, and you're listening to the Cleveland Cobras football on West Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 network.
Italian Fortner bringing us back from the break. Racking up a sack. Able to bring down Chris Barrett. 4th and about 2 now for Stark County. 1:53 to go here, first half. Cleveland with a 21-0 lead. Cleveland continues to rotate that 3-man front. And it's going to be 4th down for Stark County. Quay Harris, the safety, single high safety for Cleveland. Cam McCauley going to speak with him over near the hash mark. And we'll get set for action here. We'll get the whistle. Barrett with the handoff, and really nowhere to go. Hit right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be close. Can they? All right, they're going to say he's short, and we're going to have 1:45 to go here, second quarter. Cleveland will get the ball back with a 21-0 lead. Stark County still looking for their first points of the day. Stark County looking for their first win of the PAFL season as well. Traquan Mathis leaning forward there, but again, front line, front three of the Cleveland Cobras tying it up. And getting that support from the linebackers. Xavier Hall making his way onto the field for the Wolfpack. Cleveland will have the ball first and 10. 1:45 to go here. Second quarter. 21-0 is your score. Twin receivers to each side. TJ Johnson at the quarterback. Robinson to his right. Play action. Fires out to the far side. Intended for Anglin, but too much on it. Threw it to his outside. And couldn't bring it in. Clock will stop with 1:39 to go. Seems like from time to time they like to bring TJ Johnson in for a little change of pace. Johnson still a quarterback. Robinson to his left. Twin receivers to the near side. Two to the right of Johnson as well. Back to pass. Pump fake. Fires down the sideline. That pass incomplete near the 40. And Tyree Knight, the intended target, but went right through his hands. A little bit of a different throwing style from TJ Johnson. I'll bring up third down now for Cleveland. Clock will stop with 1:35 left here, second quarter. Haven't taken much time off the clock. Sturdivant, Wise, and Knight, the three receivers to the left of TJ Johnson. Robinson to his right hip. 1:35 to go. Cobras with a 21-0 lead. Johnson going to take his time. Back to pass, looking out to his left. Excuse me, out to his right. Fires, and this one's going to be short. That'll bring up fourth down, and for the first time today, we will see Jeff Cooperrider, the punter out of Toledo University. Cobras will try to hold Stark County off here for the next 92 seconds. It looks like Anaya Stovall will be back to return. Actually, some confusion on who's going to do the returning. Hubbard will head back there, and he will set up right around, well, maybe his own 40, as he'll step back to his 35. Cleveland trying to work on this punt team. Need to get a good snap. Cooperrider's had a hard time getting his ball away. And it's going to be a rugby-style kick. And it's going to be a decent punt fielded at the 27-yard line. He'll bring it to the near side, to the Stark County sideline. And he's going to be thrown down on the Stark County sideline. Brought down by Deontay McDonald. It'll be first and 10 for Stark County. 1:19 to go here, second quarter. Cleveland with a 3-touchdown lead, pitching a shutout here so far. Speaking of shutouts, I want to say congratulations to the Poland Seminary Bulldog baseball team. Won a district title this year, however, fell in the regional semis. Able to cover that game down at Bobseen Field. Beautiful facility down there. Great game. And a great season for the Poland Bulldogs. All right, they'll mark the ball at the 32-yard line. Stark County will have it first and 10. 1:19 to go here, second quarter. Trying to put some points on the board. Back to pass. Looking out to the far side. Downfield, there's going to be some contact, and a flag will come out. Looked like it was incidental, but the back judge will throw the flag. Chris Barrett with the arm down the Cobra sideline, but the defender and receiver got tied up. And that'll be a first down for Stark County. 1:14 to go here in the second quarter. Cleveland 21, Wolfpack nothing. Some dark skies here, overcast, but see if we can hold off this rain for the second half. First and 10 for Stark County, 1:14. Up on the board. I'll mark this at the 47-yard line on the Stark County side. Barrett, back to pass, firing it near the sideline. This one's going to be caught. And was he able to keep it in? No, he's going to say incomplete. And Najee Lyon doing the best he could to keep those toes in bounds, but the the line judge said no. So second down now for Stark County. 1:08 to go here, second quarter. We'll get it right. Cobras with a 21-0 lead. Busy week for the iMedia1 network. Had the Valley All-Star football game, high school football game on Thursday. The Jack Arvin Classic. A high snap again for Stark County, stepping up in the pocket, gets it downfield, has a man open, and headed towards the end zone, but brought down near the 12-yard line. Quay Harris with the touchdown-saving tackle. We'll give the Wolfpack a 1st and 10. Right about the 12-yard line. They'll have a 101 to work with before the half. And again, Cleveland will get the ball to start the third quarter. Officials trying to roll the clock. All right, so finally got what they want there. Ball is set. And now Barrett waiting for the snap. He'll have Hubbard to his right. And we got some movement up front. And a false start coming up against Stark County. Got set too quick, didn't have it together. And they will move back 5 to about the 17. 37 seconds left on the clock. Stark County trying to get their first points of the day. Best opportunity here so far. As Nehemiah Lightfoot will come in. He'll hand this one up the middle, room to run. And Hubbard with the run was taken down. And Stark County going right back to the line of scrimmage. And Stark County will take a timeout. 23 seconds left here in the quarter. Cleveland, though, with a 21-0 lead. Stark County knocking on their door. We'll step aside for a timeout. You're listening to PAFL Football here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
The stations that are always ahead of the game. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast. Youngstown, Ohio.
This is number 89, Matt Wise, and you're listening to Cleveland Cobras football on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 network.
Barrett back to pass, firing into the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Najee Lyon. I believe 18 seconds up on the board. Second down now for Stark County. Coming out of the timeout. Chris Barrett will head towards the sideline. He'll try to get a word in with, I believe that's going to be offensive coordinator Phil LaRocca. Third down now for Stark County. 18 seconds to go before the break. Barrett. High snap again, brings it down, rolling out to the near side. Looking for the corner of the end zone, heads towards the goal line, and it's going to be a touchdown, Stark County. 12 seconds left here in the half. Wolfpack gets on the board, 21-6 is your score. However, Cleveland still with a 2-touchdown lead. As Chris Barrett, I guess we'll call it a 12-yard touchdown unofficially. So it looks like Stark County will go for 2. Barrett coming off the sideline. So Barrett in the shotgun. Hubbard to his right. High snap again. Fires out into the end zone. Caught and into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Hubbard with the reception. 21-8 is your score. 8 seconds left in the half. So Cleveland giving up only their second touchdown of the season. We'll get the ball back on the kickoff. Probably may not have enough time to run any plays, but we'll get the ball back in the third quarter. Stick around at halftime here. We'll give you a scoring recap. Also, we'll talk a little bit about the Youngstown Patricians heading down to take on the Tuscarawas County Warriors. Patricians getting their first win last week, 20-14, over the Canton Hurricanes. Ironically enough, we're standing right in the city of Canton. Turned out to be a decent day here. Slightly windy here. May have caused the ball to carry a few times. Thompson with those 3 interceptions. Devin Patterson to do the kicking for Stark County. First time. I believe we've seen the Stark County kickoff team. Patterson to step into it. This one on the ground. It's going to roll past the first line and then be covered up at the 40-yard line. 7 seconds left here in the half. We'll see if Cleveland's going to take a shot downfield, if they will take the knee and head to the break. TJ Johnson taking the last series for the Cobras. And we'll see who's going to be as the signal caller here for this last 7 seconds. Look for William Anglin to be out there, I would assume. He's had 2 touchdown receptions already. Sturdivant Wise. Excuse me, and Antonio Boyd, the 3 receivers to the left of TJ Johnson. And at quarterback for Cleveland. I believe that's going to be Robinson to his right hip. Single receiver to the far side. And he's going to send that running back out to empty backfield now for TJ Johnson. 7 seconds to go here, second quarter. Johnson back to pass, throws it out to the flat, caught. And this one's going to be taken past the midfield stripe. And that will bring us to the end of the first half here in Canton. After 2, we go to the break. Cleveland with a 21-8 lead over the Stark County Wolfpack. We'll step aside for a timeout. We come back. We'll give you a scoring recap, and again, we'll set you up for tonight's game with the Youngstown Patricians and the Tuscarawas County Warriors here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. but he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m., and I told you the exact path it would take. You would, of course, prepare. You would talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Play the new $5 Win Big Scratch-Off for a chance to win $100,000. But if you don't, just scan that ticket for a second chance to win big. Enter our Big Game Second Chance promotion to win great pro football prizes, including Cleveland tickets, Cincinnati tickets, or even tickets to the biggest football game of the year. If football is your passion, Win Big is your game. Only from the Ohio Lottery.
Way to go, Brian. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug. Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's going to teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com.
Your home for PAFL football is the iMedia1 Network. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
This is number 2, best safety in the league, Chris Frazier, and you're listening to the Cleveland Cobras on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 Network.
Chris Frazier bringing us back from the break here at the half. Cleveland with a 21-8 lead over the Stark County Wolfpack. Scoring went like this. It would get started with 6:20 left in the first quarter as Dave Thompson would hit Will Anglin on a 22-yard touchdown pass. The extra point would be good. It would give Cleveland a 7-0 lead. And with 1:14 left in the first quarter, Thompson to Anglin again on the connection for 3 yards. Ben Lyons making good on the extra point. 14-0 would be your score. With 3:05 left in the second quarter, Thompson to Hundley on the 53-yard touchdown pass. Excuse me. Julian Hundley getting on the stat sheet as well. That would make it 21-0. And with just 12 seconds left in the third quarter, it would be, excuse me, Chris Barrett on the run. He would get the 12-yard touchdown run for the Stark County Wolfpack. Gets them on the board. They convert on the 2-point conversion, making it 21-8. Coming up tonight at 7 o'clock, it'll be the Youngstown Patricians traveling down from Mahoney County down to Carrollton, Carroll High School, to take on the Tuscarawas County Warriors. I believe they're going to go on the air just about 6:50 p.m. Mark Means, Dave Clark, Dave Ferris making the trip from the Youngstown area. And we assume by the time our game ends here, they will have started, so we will join them in progress at some point. But right now, your score, Cleveland with the 21-8 lead at the half over the Stark County Warriors. Or excuse me, Stark County Wolfpack. We'll step aside for another timeout. We come back, third quarter action. From Canton, you are listening to Cleveland Cobras football here on Western Reserve Radio, a part of the iMedia1 Network. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Most of my family, they never graduated high school, so I'm trying to break that barrier. My daughter Brooklyn was also a motivation for me to go back to school. Every day after work, went straight to school, and it paid off.
At age 26, Kareem finished his high school diploma.
I could not have done it alone. I see the future is really bright for me.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human, and she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week, she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m., and I told you the exact path it would take. You would, of course, prepare. You would talk with your loved ones, and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, let's all stop what we're doing and take a moment. You see, every moment can be kind of special. But they can be loud moments, goofy moments, dorky moments, it doesn't matter. Because every time dads like us take a moment like that to spend with our kids, well, it's pretty momentous. So let's take a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC. Find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today. Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com. Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia1 Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia1 Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia1 Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Your home for PAFL football is the iMedia1 Network. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
(21-8) your score. Cleveland with the lead. As we head to the third quarter, Cobras expecting to get the ball here. Thompson with 3 touchdown passes here in the first half. Also 3 interceptions, though. However, Cleveland manages to take a 2-score lead into the break. And for Cleveland, William Anglin with 2 touchdown receptions. Again, that connection between Thompson and Anglin has been on point here so far in 2026. And the Cobra return team coming out to get this third quarter started. Thompson with a touchdown of 22 yards, 3 yards, and 53 yards. 2 to Anglin, 1 to Julian Hunley. Speaking of, Anglin and Tyree Knight will be back to return for Cleveland. Devin Patterson to kick off. I'll assume that Anglin and Knight will move up. I'm not sure Patterson has the leg for that. This one low on the ground, and it will get to Tyree Knight. Knight out to the far side, past the 30, 35. He'll spin, make it past the 40, and go down near the 43-yard line. And that's where Cleveland will start off the third quarter. 14:49 to go here, second half. Cobras will start with the ball. Tyree Knight giving the Cobras good field position. Wind picking up here on occasion. In can, again, might cause that ball to carry a little bit. Thompson with the 3 interceptions. A couple of those short-handed, but again, might have got caught up as they'll mark the ball at the 41. They'll say he went out of bounds there. Wise, a single receiver to the near side. Thompson in the shotgun. He'll be back at quarterback. Cleveland trying to get some work around the roster. It's Thompson waiting for the snap. Cleveland moving left to right on your devices. Quick pitch this out to the near side. He'll give this one to Hunley. Hunley out past the 30, out past the 45, and maybe out near the 47, 40, we'll see, 47-yard line will be where the line judge will mark that. Jawan Hunley with the run. Becoming a jack of all trades as he's worked at the receiver spot and running back. So ball at the 47-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. Hunley will remain to his left. Twin receivers to each side. They'll send a man in motion. 3 to the left now. Handoff this time to Hunley. Hunley hitting the hole quick. He'll spin and turn. And we have a flag on the play right in the area of holding. Might have been a little short on the first down. But the officials will take away that gain. Holding coming up against Cleveland. 14:34 to go here, third quarter. If you're just joining us, Cobras with a 21-8 lead. 3 touchdowns from Dave Slap Thompson. 2 to William Anglin. And 1 to Hundley. So 2nd and 11 now. They'll mark the ball at the 40-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. Hundley to his left. 3 receivers to the left. Single receiver to the near side. Matt Wise will be one-on-one. Single coverage for the Cleveland Cobra veteran. Back to pass is Thompson. Firing it over the middle. That one's going to be caught. That's McDonald. He'll fight through a couple of defenders and get down near the 31-yard line. That's a first down and more for Cleveland. 13:57 to go here, third quarter. Thompson with a rifle across the middle. And they're going to go right back to the line. Hunley will remain in the backfield. So Thompson adjusting the offense. Again, they'll go the 3 receiver set to the left, Wise to the right. Fires out to the far side, and looks like there was some miscommunication there. I think it was intended for Julian Hunley. He looked around and That'll be incomplete. That'll bring up second down for the Cobras with a 21-8 lead here. 13:28 to go, third quarter. Second half just underway. From Canton, Ohio. Home of the Massillon Bulldogs here. The big bulldog in the middle of the field here. Thick clouds overhead. Okay, we're trying to hope to get through this without any issues from the weather. Thompson in the shotgun again. He'll stay with the three receiver set to the far side. Sturdivant going to be the outside receiver. Wise one-on-one to the near side. Thompson with the hard count. Hands off Hundley, cutting through and spinning. Got a yard or two, but a flag comes in from the referee. And that most likely will be a hold. Lamoris Dillard saying it wasn't him. So a hold call coming against Cleveland. That'll put him back 10, 13:20 to go here, third quarter. Cleveland stalling out there for a minute on these penalties. And Cleveland will have to get to about the 22-yard line, if I'm looking at this correctly, for a first down. As the officials are trying to determine where to mark it. Two ways you would do this. It would be 10 yards from the spot of the foul or 10 yards from the previous spot. So the ball now at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 20 for Cleveland. Thompson in the shotgun. He'll still have Hundley to his left. Wise will still be that single receiver to the near side. Cleveland moving left to right on your devices if you're listening on the iMedia1 network app. Thompson back to pass. Fires. And this one's going to be caught. And Wise on the cross pattern takes a shot, but that'll get him back inside the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 now for Cleveland. 12:37 to go here, third quarter. Cobras with a 21-8 lead. Thompson was up at center, right behind Lamoris Dillard. He'll step back now with Hundley to his right. Thompson with the hard count. Stepping up in the pocket, rolling out to his left side, fires, and that one's going to be caught. Anglin out of bounds to the far side. That is just enough. Oh, got a lot more, than he needed for the first down. So 1st and 10 for Cleveland. 12:10 to go here, third quarter. They'll roll the clock. Dave Thompson with 3 touchdown passes in the first half. But also 3 interceptions. From the left hash mark now. Hundley remain in the backfield. Thompson in the shotgun. Now the 3 receivers to the left to the short side of the field. Thompson with the hard count. He'll hand this one off to Hundley. Hundley off the right side with room to run. Headed into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 27-8 is your score, pending the extra point. And we have a flag on the play, holding, coming up against the Cobras, so wipe the points off the board. And the penalties come back to haunt Cleveland on that drive. A nice run. By Jawan Hundley. Working off the right side. But they'll move the ball back now. 11:23 to go here. Clock will continue to run. I'll mark this at the 29-yard line. They will have to get to just short of the 10-yard line for a first down as we approach the 11-minute mark of the third quarter. 21-8 is your score. Cleveland with the lead. Thompson in the shotgun. He'll move Juwan Hundley from his right to his left. And again, they'll send those 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Quick pass out to the far side. Anglin with the catch. He'll work his way down the sideline, try to pick up a few yards. The clock will continue to run. He'll stay in bounds. And we'll have 10:40 to go here, third quarter. So Hundley will head to the sideline. They'll send on Robinson in relief. Second and about 13 for Cleveland. Thompson now in the shotgun. Again, Robinson to his left hip. He'll move him to his right. Matt Wise, the single receiver to the near side. He'll be to the wide side. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson with a nice cut, but too many red jerseys there. He'll go down. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage at best. But just under 10 minutes to play. Cobras will have a third down and long. I think Dave Thompson trying to tell Robinson to go. Robinson with a couple of nice cuts, but may have slowed him down a little. Cleveland having that touchdown wiped off the board by a hold. That run by Juwan Hundley. So the Cobras now going to go 2 by 2. McDonald and Wise, the twin receivers to the near side. Mario Sturdivant will be the receiver to the far side. Excuse me, they're going to go trips to the right side. Thompson back in the shotgun. Play action. Thompson's going to take it himself out to the left side, and he will head right to the sideline. They've gained a couple yards on the play, but not enough for a first down. 8:50 to go here, and it looks like they're going to send on the field goal team. Ben Lyons will come in for the attempt. See where they're going to mark this ball at. I want to say from where we are, it's going to be at the 20-yard line, which would be a 37-yard field goal. So 37-yard attempt with 8:21 to go here. Joe Barrico to hold. The line is swung up right in the middle of the field. Lions with the hold. The kick is up. It looks good. And the Cobras add 3. 7:58 to go here. Third quarter, Cleveland extends their lead to 24-8 by way of a 37-yard field goal by Ben Lyon. 7:54 to go here in this third frame. We're going to step aside for a timeout. You are listening to Cleveland Cobras football here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia1 Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia1 Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia1 Network, your sports app in the Valley.
The stations that are always ahead of the game. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast. Youngstown, Ohio.
$7:43 to go here, third quarter. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead over the Stark County Wolfpack. Ben Lyons adding a 37-yard field goal to extend the Cobras' lead. Zach Bethel making his way onto the field at last minute. Lions going to kick this one down. Be fielded right around the 15-yard line, back down to the 10. Brought out by Stark County. We'll bring it down near the Wolfpack sideline and into the sideline for a good return for the Wolfpack. Demir Benison on the return will give the Stark County Wolfpack a 1st and 10, 7:09 to go here, third quarter. However, the Wolfpack trail 24-8. here in week 3 of the PAFL season. Cleveland with the win over the Mid-Ohio Patriots last week. Of course, we did not get to attend that because of the graduation of Will Craven. So congratulations to the class of 2026 there in Poland. Also want to say congratulations to Max Morrow and Braden LaChance. They have their graduation parties today, also part of the class of 2026. And the state runners-up. The USA hockey side of things in Ohio, handoff, or snap to Barrett, handoff. Have a little bit of room to run and be brought down. Traquan Mathis on the carry. They've picked up a couple yards on the play. We'll see where they're going to mark it. And we'll call it 3rd and 9. Second and 9. Clock will continue to run. 6:45 to go here, 3rd quarter. 24-8 is your score, Cleveland. Just putting up a field goal, 37 yards by Ben Lyon, extending that 3-touchdown lead. As Barrett will be in the shotgun. Trayon Vance going to come over and give him some kind of little secret, head back to his position. Barrett, he'll plant his feet, fires out to the far side, incomplete. Intended for Deshaun Randall. Went off his fingertips, and we're going to have a flag on the play. So holding on Cleveland. So prior to the pass, that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That should be, I believe, an automatic first down. I believe in the PAFL that is an automatic first down. We'll see what the officials do. Cleveland sitting on a 24-8 lead here in the 3rd quarter. Dave Thompson so far with 3 touchdown passes. And then coming out of the break, Ben Lyon adding a 37-yard field goal. The officials talking. I'll mark this at the 44. I'm not real sure what the officials are doing. I'm not sure the officials know what they're doing. All right. Down marker's going to change. But now the officials want to congregate here on the Stark County side. And they're going to continue to run the clock. 6:12 to go here. As now the line judge will come in. He'll stop the clock and head back to talk to the referee. Coming up 7 o'clock tonight, the Youngstown Patricians will head down to Carrollton High School, to take on the Tuscarawas County Warriors. Officials trying to get them to stop the clock here, so you'll hear multiple whistles. All right, finally, we're going to have the whistle for play. This makes no sense, but all right. Barrett, high snap, can't get to it. This one goes over his head. He's going to hold on to it. It's going to be a sack for Cleveland. And it's going to be a big loss for the Stark County Wolfpack. That snap has been a problem for Chris Barrett all day long. I believe that's, again, Aaron Junison there. Chris Barrett, not exactly a short quarterback, so to get that over his head takes a pretty impressive effort. 24-8 the score, Cleveland with the lead. Albert Picorni in at the right end now for Cleveland. He'll wear 91, and Ambrose Picorni wearing 41. Joe Barrico at the nose position now for Cleveland in that 3-man front. Barrett, he'll get a good snap, handoff. He'll spin and turn and get positive yardage out past the 35, maybe down to the 36-yard line. Traquan Mathis on the carry for the Wolfpack. 4:43 to go here. Clock will continue to run. Cleveland leads by a score of 24-8. Cleveland's last touchdown coming with 3:05 left in the 2nd quarter. Have only been able to muster a field goal since then. 3 receivers to the far side for Stark County. Lyon being the outside receiver. High snap again. Barrett's able to bring it down. Fires it down the near sideline. And this one's going to go through the hands of everybody. That should bring up fourth down for Stark County. Clock will stop with 4:07 on the incomplete pass. Deontay McDonald will basketball shoot this over to the official. They'll set it up, and it'll be fourth down where Chris Barrett, I would assume, will punt this away. Barrett looking for the one-on-one coverage on the near side, on the wide side of the field, but couldn't connect on it. 4:07 remaining here, third quarter. Actually going to have a punter come in this time. And I think that's going to be Devin Patterson, but we're going to have a flag. It's going to be an illegal substitution coming up against Stark County. So that'll push him back another 5. The official's going to drag this game out today. All right, so they'll move the ball back 5 yards. That'll make it the 30-yard line. Tyree Knight going to set up right around his own 40-yard line for the return. Devin Patterson to do the punting. Snap is back, and Patterson will get this one away. It'll be a decent punt. Tyree Knight will have to back up. It's going to take a Cobra bounce, though, and they will down it at the 36-yard line. That's where Cleveland will take over 1st and 10. 3:57 to go here in the third quarter. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead over the Stark County Wolfpack. Stark County with some opportunities, had some turnovers, but couldn't capitalize on any of them in the first half. So I think they're actually going to mark the ball at the 35. Just under 4 minutes to play. Indeed, they will. Officials using the lines. So Thompson in the shotgun. He'll have Hundley to his right again. 3 receivers to the left of Thompson. Single receiver to the near side. Again, Wise, one-on-one. Pitch this one out to Hundley. Hundley looking for room. He'll find a small hole, and with some room to run past midfield, he'll be knocked out of bounds near the 43-yard line. We'll see where they're going to mark it. Actually, I think they're going to give him the 42, so Hundley finding just enough room to get upfield off that right side. Gives Cleveland a first down. 3:35 to go here, third quarter. Cleveland looking to add on to their 24-8 lead. They'll mark the ball, well, let's see, at the 42, I believe. Low elevation angle for us today, so it's hard to tell. As Cleveland will head right back to the line. McDonald, Sturdivant, and Julian Hundley will be the 3 receivers to the left. Matt Wise, single receiver to the right. Thompson in the shotgun. Hundley still the running back. He'll give it to him. Off the left side, cuts, turns, and a host of red jerseys will bring him down. We'll bring up second down for Cleveland. 2:39 to go, third quarter. I'll say he gained about a yard on the play, I believe. Well, actually, right back to the line of scrimmage. So, ball still at the 41. Trying to get you some updates from around the area is a lot of games in full swing right now. Right now, the Cleveland Broncos with a lead over the Beaver County Bengals, 28-19. Rematch of last year's championship game. High motion. No hand this one off to Hundley. Hundley will trip over a defender. He'll make it past the 40 and down near the 36-yard line. We're approaching a minute and a half here left in the third quarter. Right now, the Tri-State Longhorns with a 32-14 lead over the Canton Hurricanes. That last reported at the half. Thompson again with Hundley to his right. Third and about 5, and we're going to have a whistle. And I believe that Arthur Bowens got a big head start. The officials say you cannot do that. No conference required from the officials on that one. .30 left here at third quarter. 1st and 10 for Cleveland. Hundley will remain in at running back. Go with that 3-receiver set there. Will Angling, the outside receiver, to the left side near the Cobra sideline. We'll keep an eye on him. It's Thompson waiting for the snap. Back to pass, looking down, fires out to his right, looking for Wise. Wise going up for it. It's going to be broken up in the end zone. Devin Patterson with the defensive play. And 6 seconds will remain here, third quarter. We'll see if Cleveland, once they set it, we'll see if they'll run the clock. Every officiating crew's kind of been doing it a little bit different this year, so. So 6 seconds to go here. Thompson in the shotgun again. Hundley will be to his right. Thompson with the hard count. Back to pass. Just dumps it over the head. Out to Hundley. Hundley to the inside, making a few moves, and he'll be close to a first down from RA, and that is going to be a first down, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter here in Canton after 3. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead over the Stark County Wolfpack. We'll step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the final frame of Week 3 of the PFL season for Cleveland here on Western Reserve Radio, a part of the iMedia1 network.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
This is number 2, best safety in the league, Chris Fraser, and you're listening to the Cleveland Cobras on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 network.
Final 15 up on the board as the Cobras take a 24-8 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll flip sides of the field. They'll mark the ball at the Stark County 22-yard line. Cleveland in plus territory again. They'll work from the right hash mark. Again, I want to thank you for joining us here on the iMedia1 network, whether you're listening in on the iMedia1 network app for iOS or Android, or if you're listening on Facebook at any one of our social media accounts or the Cleveland Cobras Facebook page. Cobras so far with a 24-8 lead. Stark County may still be looking for their first victory of the year. Cobras looking to go 3-0 on the season. It's Thompson now in the shotgun. Send a man in motion. That'll be McDonald. From right to left, they'll pitch this one out, and it'll blow it up in the backfield. Pitch out to the far side. Nowhere to go. Stark County read that one perfectly. That'll bring up second down now for Cleveland. I don't know if they're going to go back to that play anytime soon. Set McDonald in motion from right to left. Maybe tried to throw off the defense a little bit. David George getting a good laugh. He wears number 94, Stark County. Graduate of Sebring High School. Or I think the correct name is Sebring McKinley High School. So ball at the 27-yard line. Loss of about 5 on the play. Thompson back in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Quick pass out to the far side. Was looking for Anglin. Threw it right into a red jersey. Fortunately, not intercepted by Stark County. Demir Benison had a shot at it. But the clock will stop with 14:03 to go here. Cleveland holding on to their 24-8 lead. Looking to add on to that. But going in the wrong direction here as they'll mark the ball at the 27. They will have to get to about the 13-yard line for a first down. And over on Western Reserve Radio 2, the Youngstown Patricians and the Tuscarawas Warriors will be getting underway here just in about 20 minutes. Mark Means, Dave Clark, Dave Ferris. It's Thompson now in the shotgun. He'll have his 3 receivers again to his left. He'll move Hundley from his right hip to his left. Single receiver to the far side. That'll be Anglin. Back to pass. Looking out to his left. Throws over the middle and incomplete. And we're going to have a flag on the play, I think. They're going to have Leandra Woody for pass interference. Flag came in from the near side. If that is the case, should be half the distance to the goal. So pass interference against Stark County. 13:59 to go here, fourth quarter. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead. Stark County not particularly happy with the call, but I don't think they're going to be able to lobby hard enough to change it. Clock will continue to run now, 13:54 to go. Hundley still in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left. Thompson waiting for the snap. Movement all up front, and this is going to be a false start coming up against Cleveland. So they'll go from 1st and 10 to 1st and 15. Head coach Adam Rogerson probably not real happy with that. He'll move it to the 18-yard line. Clock continues to run here, approaching the 13-minute mark of the fourth quarter. 24-8. Cleveland with the advantage. Thompson in the shotgun. They'll go with them 3 receivers to the left. I'll keep an eye on Julian Hundley right there to the left there on the inside. He's going to be covered by Leandra Woody. Back to pass is Thompson. Fires out to the far side. Anglin looking for it. Picked off by Patterson. And he'll take it up the sideline. Anglin swipes at it. And Stark County with their 4th interception of the day. We'll take over with 12:51 to go here, fourth quarter. But Cleveland holds on to a 24-8 lead. Thompson putting that up there. Intended for Anglin, but a lot of red jerseys around there. Was hoping Anglin was going to go up and attack it, but couldn't come back there. Again, not enough on that. Still a little bit windy here, and again, these balls may be getting caught up. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Stark County Wolfpack. They'll mark this at their own 19-yard line. Under 13 minutes to play here, fourth quarter, 24-8. Here's the Cleveland lead. Coley to the near side. Be one-on-one with Najee Lyon. Barrett. Back to pass. Look out to his left. Fires downfield. And we're going to have contact here. And no flag. I thought there would be an offensive pass interference call, but we're going to have a flag back at the line of scrimmage, however. Interesting is, we'll see what the call is. Maybe a holding call coming up against the Wolfpack. We approach 12 and a half minutes left here in the game. So the ball at the 19-yard line, if it's a hold, will be half the distance. Should put it right around the 9.5-yard line. So back to play here. It'll be first and long, first and 20 for the Stark County Wolfpack. Barrett in the shotgun. Again, he'll have Mathis to his left, 3 receivers to his right. He'll look out to his right, pump fake, rolls out to his left side, has some room to run, drops the ball. It goes out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 20. I believe he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Hard to tell again from this angle. Second down now for Stark County. 11:55 to go here in the game. Barrett in the shotgun. Mathis to his right. Receivers 2 by 2 this time. Work from the far hash mark. Coley stepping up, showing some pressure. Barrett rolling out, fires out to the flat, and this one's going to be overthrown. Intended for Deshaun Randall. Frazier. Frazier and McCauley on the coverage for Cleveland. Third down now for the Wolfpack as time dwindles down for them. 11 and a half to go here in this game. 0-2 in PAFL play. Mathis looks like he's headed for the sideline. Maybe under a little bit of duress, but Stark County now will have to get to the 29-yard line for a first down. Clock stopped with 11:30 to go. Receivers 2 by 2. Again, Barrett back in the shotgun. Chris Barrett waiting for the snap. A little bit high. He'll pull this one down, though. Under pressure. He's going to throw it high in the air as he went down. All kinds of pressure from that Cleveland defense. Forced him to make decisions he does not want to. And the clock will continue to run with 11:11 to go here, fourth quarter. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead. So coaching staff yelling for the punt team. Devin Patterson coming on. Barrett has done most of the kicking from the shotgun, but Patterson will come in a little bit more of a traditional punt formation. Dangerous area here. Ball now at the 10-yard line. Have to make sure they get a good snap back. That's Juwan Hundley. Will wait for the ball. Back near his 44-yard line. This one's going to be a line drive. It'll be fielded and brought upfield past 30, 25, flag on the play, 10, 5 into the end zone, but looks like this one's coming back. And some bodies come together. No flags here as cooler heads will prevail. But that's gonna bring that one back. As Cam McCauley not happy about something. His teammates will try to take him back to the sideline. Robinson assisting him. Chris Frazier as well out there trying to. 10:14 to go here in the game. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead. So the flag was thrown during the return. It's sitting at the 35-yard line. Adam Rogerson coming off the sideline, trying to catch a glimpse of what's going on. And officials trying to keep control. And the officials now waving everybody off. So again, looking forward to see what the penalty was. Assuming that's going to be a block in the back. That is the most called penalty on the special teams on the returns. All 5 officials now congregating at the 35-yard line. 10-14 to go here in the in the fourth quarter. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead. Over on Western Reserve Radio 2, the Youngstown Patricians and the Tuscarawas County Warriors just moments away from kickoff. That game with Mark Means, Dave Clark, Dave Ferris, and what looks like a very beautiful stadium down there. Mark sent me a picture, and it looks like the weather is going to be good. It looks like the stadium is very nice and a good view for Saturday night football here in June. As the officials still at the 35-yard line trying to sort this out. One flag was thrown during the return, but I didn't see any flags after that. $10-14 to go here. We will join our iMedia1 Network crew down for that game as soon at the conclusion of this game. And I don't know if we are any closer to a decision here, as one of the officials now will go over and talk to Jamar Fleming and Adam Rogerson, the head coach and defensive coordinator, respectively, for Cleveland. Hopefully they will get hopefully they'll get some information soon here. Cleveland with the 24-8 lead. I'm not sure what the issue is. Trying to hold off the rain here in Canton. All right, so the officials now over talking to the Stark County coaching staff. Hopefully going to give them an explanation of what's going on so we can move on with 10-14 left here in the game. 3 touchdown passes by Dave Thompson today. And a field goal by Ben Lyons gives Cleveland 24. And for Stark County, Chris Barrett getting into the end zone on a run. Wolfpack adding a 2-point conversion. 24-8 is your score. All right, while they're talking, we're going to step aside for another timeout. You are listening to Cleveland Cobras football here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia1 Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia1 Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia1 Network, your sports app in the Valley.
This is number 89, Matt Wise, and you're listening to Cleveland Cobras football on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 Network.
So after all the discussion among the officials, they will move the ball to the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for Cleveland. 10-14 to go here, fourth quarter. Cobras with a 24-8 lead. I've seen the Supreme Court come up with quicker decisions than that. Nonetheless, going to be first and goal. Well, actually, they're marking it fourth down. Oh, they're going to punt again. I apologize. All right, so we're trying to sort this out here as we will re-kick. And the snap is back, and an awkward thing. It looked like everybody moved, but the ball over the head of Hundley. And he will field this at the 40-yard line. Hundley moving down the sideline, and he'll be tripped up as he ran into a pack of players. And Cleveland will take over 1st and 10 at the Stark County 31-yard line with just under 10 minutes to play here. Cleveland with the 24-8 lead. Again, over on Western Reserve Radio 2, our other crew there with the Youngstown Patricians. Getting underway here and should be in just about 4 minutes, give or take. Cleveland in a huddle. Okay, so they're going to mark it at the 34. Okay. We'll go with that. So 1st and 10 for the Cobras. 9:57 to go here in the game. Cleveland with the 24-8 lead. Thompson in the shotgun. I believe that's going to be Robinson to his right. Quick pass out on the screen. Robinson taking it downfield past the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 5-yard line. Oh, actually, they'll say he went out at the 7. The clock will stop at 9:43 to go as he'll go out of bounds. And it should be 1st and goal for the Cobras, trying to add on to their 24-8 lead. Next week, Cleveland will take on the Cleveland Broncos, formerly the Ohio Broncos. They are in action right now, taking on the Beaver County Arctic Bengals. Where's the Beaver County Bengals? I see it 2 ways this year. Don't know if they're changing that. Is Cleveland will line up. Thompson in the shotgun. D'Angelo Thompson, one of the 3 receivers to the left. Handoff up the middle, and contact made, and Robinson will go down, running a little bit high. Took a shot. And the clock will continue to run with 8:50 to go here, 4th quarter. Cleveland looking to add on to their 24 points. So 3 receivers to the left. Tyree Knight will be part of that 3. Thompson in the shotgun. Single receiver to the far side for Cleveland. 8:20 to go here. Clock continuing to run. He'll pitch this one out to the far side. Robinson again trying to fight to the inside. He'll pick up some yards. He'll be brought down short of the goal line. Call it maybe the 2. So 3rd down for the Cobras. Probably more intent on eating this clock up right now. Trying to get out injury-free as they'll take on the Cleveland Broncos next week. Stay tuned to our social media all week long. We'll keep you up to date on times and location for that. But our night not over here on the iMedia1 network as Patricians just underway there in Carroll County. That's 2 R's, 2 L's for Carroll. Thompson waiting for the snap. 3 receivers to his left. Play action, thrown through there, and it's intended. Looked like for Stockton Tarbush. He fell down, but he says there was contact, was looking for a flag. He won't get it. Our clock's still running here as we approach the 7-minute mark. Cleveland trying to cap this one off. Stark County could be looking at an 0-3 start in PAFL play. Cleveland on the other end of the spectrum looking at a 3-0 start. Thompson with the hard count. Back to pass. Fires over the middle. Going to go off the fingertips of his receiver. And a turnover on downs. I believe it was Mario Studevant that was the intended receiver. And Stark County will take over deep in their own territory. Trailing 24-8. A little positivity from the Stark County sideline, but down by 16 with 6.5 minutes left. Stark County would have some work to do. Chris Barrett in the shotgun. He'll go empty backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left, and we're going to get a whistle. All right, we'll get a whistle for play, actually. Looked like there was some confusion on the Stark County side. To Quinn Nash to the right of Barrett. A little bit of high snap again. He'll get it down and just arm this one out to about the 13-yard line. Incomplete. And the clock will continue to roll here down to the 4-minute mark. When the clock, they will start stopping it on incomplete passes. But right now, Cleveland with a 24-8 lead. Feeling pretty confident defensively. 2nd and 10 for the Wolfpack. Barrett in the shotgun. Nash to his right. 3-man front for Cleveland. Linebacker showing some pressure. Decent snap this time. Fires out to the far side. Caught and knocked out of bounds. It'll be enough for a first down for the Stark County Wolfpack. That'll be Trayon Vance on the reception. Just under 5.5 to play here in week 3 for Cleveland. Barrett sending a man in motion. That'll be Randall. He'll move from right to left. Single receiver to the near side. Back to pass. Plants his feet, and that's going to be complete at the 20-yard line. Lions with the catch. He'll go out of bounds near the 28 or 29-yard line. So Najee Lyon on the reception will give Stark County a first down. 4:47. Here's the clock. Will continue to run. From the right hash mark now. Barrett in the shotgun again. Receivers 2 by 2. Nash to his right. High snap. He'll bring it down this time. Flag on the play. And Barrett going to be brought down right near the line of scrimmage. So I don't know if it'll be considered a sack, but nonetheless, nowhere to go for the Wolfpack signal caller. And this penalty coming up against will be against Stark County. That'll knock him back 5. Ball marked at the Wolfpack 19-yard line. Under 4 minutes to play here. Andrew Woody will head to the sideline for the Wolfpack. Barrett with the call. Looking out to his right. Fires over the middle. That one's going to be caught. And he'll take a little bit of a hit as Nehemiah Stovall will catch the ball. He'll go down near the 36-yard line. And that'll be enough to get Stark County out of trouble. First down for the Wolfpack. 3.5 to go here in the game. I see them move back. So, they're going to say incomplete. All right, so stand corrected. Incomplete pass over the middle. Thought he had it. So 3rd and 5 now for Stark County. Barrett with the call. Back to pass. Fires out to his left. That one's going to be caught. Was it caught inbounds? Indeed it was. Trayon Vance on the reception. Made a couple of nice catches today for the home team. And the clock will stop with 3:26 to go in the game. Cleveland holding on to the 24-8 lead. Cleveland offense been held in check here so far in the second half. Barrett trying to end on a positive note. Plants his feet, fires out to his right. That one's going to be caught and brought down near the 44-yard line. Deshaun Randall on the reception. Four-Star County. Wolfpack going to go right back to the line. Under 3 minutes to play here. Two-minute drill now for the Wolfpack. Barrett very casually. Now running out to the near side, trying to find some room, and he's going to be brought down. Nowhere to go, and the ball came loose. The beanbags came out. Robert Littlejohn on the tackle. And the Cleveland offense will head back to the field. 2:29 to go here, fourth quarter. Cobras wanting to end on a positive note. Offense struggling here in the second half, and a lot of that is maybe some new faces and trying a few new things as they prepare for next week as they will take on the Cleveland Broncos. Try to get you some updated scores from around the area. First and 10 for Cleveland. Ball marked at the 42. Will work from the left hash mark. Thompson still in the game. He'll send a man in high motion. That'll be Knight. Quick pass out to the near side. Caught. And that'll be Sturdivant going to work his way past the 35, and he'll be pushed back near the 40-yard line, but he'll get some forward progress on that. See where they are going to mark it. It looks like right around the 36. So pickup of about 5 on the play. Second down now for Cleveland. And we get a whistle at the 2-minute mark. And all right, we'll have a 2-minute warning this week. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Cleveland with a 24-8 lead. We'll step aside for a timeout. You're listening to Cleveland Cobras football here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
This is number 33, D'Artagnan Fortner, and you're listening to the Cleveland Cobras football on West Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 network.
24-8 to score. Cleveland with the advantage. One updated score we have so far. Tri-State Longhorns with a 48-14 lead. Excuse me, that's going to be the game. Longhorns get their... they get a 48-14 win, over Canton. There we go. That game ended a little bit early for whatever reason. High motion here. Thompson back to pass, throws it out to the far side. Complete, nowhere to go. Malik Gaddy brought down kind of awkwardly. He'll pop back up. Right now, the Cleveland Broncos with a 35-27 lead over Beaver County. That game being played at Ellet High School in Akron. Part of a doubleheader for the PAFL Championship rematch week in Akron. Well, Morris Dillard going to set the offensive line as we approach the 1:20 mark of the fourth quarter. 24-8 is your score. Cleveland with the lead. Thompson still in the game. Gaddy to his left, hard count, and we're going to have some movement up front. As I think they may have gotten E.J. Bibb just a little bit. I say they, meaning Dave Thompson. So that'll move him back 5. As the clock will continue to run here. 1 minute left in this game. Cleveland trying to move to 3-0. Stark County still looking for answers. Don't go anywhere. We will get you ready to transition over to Western Reserve Radio 2 with the Youngstown Patricians. Some Tri-Point Football League action. Thompson back to pass. Fires it out to the near side, and it's going to be dropped by Stockton Tarbush. Tarbush had some room to run, but we have one player down right near the 50-yard line. They'll tend to him. 26 seconds remaining here in the game. And hopefully nothing serious here. Is Cobras trainer Beth Betancourt going to come out and check? Big test for the Cobras next week. And I'm trying to get a number on there, but I believe that's Siobhan Sanson. Maybe an ankle or a foot issue. Sanson on that offensive line. Working in the trenches, and he'll get some assistance to the sideline. Cleveland with the 24-8 lead. Just 26 seconds left here in the game. Not much in the way of scoring here in the second half. Only a field goal put up by Ben Lyon on a 37-yard attempt. First half, it was Dave Thompson with 3 touchdown passes. As Jeff Cooper-Ryder will come in to punt this one away. Cooper-Ryder waiting for the snap. A little bit low, but he'll kick this rugby style, and this will be a high punt. It'll head towards the sideline and be fielded at the 10-yard line. Ball's going to come loose, and somehow or another going to be recovered by the returner, Hubbard. With a little bit of ball security issue there. 14 seconds to go here in the game, and we'll see if Stark County wants to do anything with this. And it looks like they will call this one. Not much Stark County. There is no 16-point play with 14 seconds left. Both teams kind of just moseying onto the field here as we try to run down the last 14 seconds of this game. Cleveland going to get out of here with a 16-8 win. Most likely. They'll mark the ball at the 8-yard line. They'll try to run this one down. Barrett in the huddle, so see if they're going to take a shot at this. But again, no 16-point play here in the PAFL. And for whatever reason, we've got some delay as Barrett will be in the shotgun. Maybe try to end this one on a touchdown. Nope, hand this one off the left side. Some room to run. And Hubbard will bring this one out to the 34-yard line. And that should bring us to the end of the game as they will try to run this clock. And is it Stark County took a timeout? Ball at the 36-yard line. 24-8 your score. Cleveland with the lead.
gotta be kidding me.
Barrett apparently wanted to take a shot downfield. Hubbard getting the ball all the way down to the 36 on the Stark County side of the field. Cleveland putting everybody back in a prevent defense. He'll give it to Hubbard again. This time he'll just jog out to the left side and pick up some yards. He'll be brought down near the 46, and that definitely will bring us to the end here. After 4, this one's in the books. Cleveland gets a 24-8 win over the Stark County Wolfpack. We'll step aside for a timeout. We come back, we'll give you a scoring recap, and we'll wrap it up here from Canton. You are listening to Cleveland Cobras football here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, let's all stop what we're doing and take a moment. You see, every moment can be kind of special. But they could be loud moments, goofy moments, dorky moments, it doesn't matter. Because every time dads like us take a moment like that to spend with our kids, well, it's pretty momentous. So let's take a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Your home for PAFL football is the iMedia1 Network. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
Back here as we wrap up game number 3 of the PAFL season for the Cobras. Take a look at the scoring recap and see how we got here as the Cobras would start it off with 6:20 left in the first quarter. And it would be Dave Thompson to Will Anglin on a 22-yard touchdown pass that would give them the 7-0 lead after the extra point. With 1:14 left in the first quarter, Thompson again would hit Anglin on a 3-yard touchdown pass. Extra point would be good. That would make it 14-0 in favor of the visitors. And in the second quarter, with 3:09 left, a 53-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to Hunley would increase that lead to 21-0. And the only score coming in the second half, it would be Barrett into the end zone for the Stark County Wolfpack on a 12-yard touchdown run. That coming with 12 seconds left, in the second quarter. And the only score in the third quarter would be Ben Lyons on a 37-yard field goal, making it 24-8 in favor of the Cleveland Cobras. Cobras will be Cobras are 3-0 coming finishing up this week. Easy for me to say. The Stark County Wolfpack fall to 0-3. And next week, the Cleveland Cobras will take on the Broncos. They are in progress right now, have a small lead there on the Beaver County Bengals, but should be a great matchup for the Cleveland Cobras next week. A good test for a 3-0 team. So, for Will Craven, I'm Jim Craven. Thanks for joining me this week for Cleveland Cobras football. Your score one last time, the Cobras get the 24-8 win over the Stark County Wolfpack, and we will join Mark Means, Dave Clark, and Dave Ferris in progress as they will bring you the Youngstown Patricians and the Tuscarawas County Warriors. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Warriors. Too many players on the field. Patricians didn't have enough. Both squads got all kinds of confusion.
Yes, they do.
So it'll be Newsom punting from his own end zone. Good snap back to him. Gets the kick away. It's going to take a Patrician's roll at midfield and be picked up there across the 45, 40, 35, and tripped up, falling forward. Looked like Emmett Calhoun, number 5, on the return.
Mm-hmm.
You see Emmett line up pretty much everywhere on the field.
Yeah, they want to get the ball in his hands. Like I said, he's definitely elusive. He's a big play waiting to happen. So he's a guy you want to get his hands on the football.
5:59 to play in a scoreless first quarter here from Carrollton. Sun's starting to set. Not used to a lot of night games for us.
No, this is different. This is definitely different. But to have a night game in this facility, not too much of a complaint. Very nice facility for us.
I'm literally sitting in the press box on the 50-yard line.
Right.
Cannot ask for more than that.
No.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors again, starting this drive from Patrician's territory at the 29-yard line. They're going to go with an eye in the backfield, and now we've got a whistle and a delay of game and another penalty on the Warriors.
Yeah, he keeps shooting himself in the foot. They get in a good field position, and then something goes awry and pushes them back.
And they've had some issues just getting settled on what package, what players they want on the field.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Their personnel, they haven't got that together, and that's caused a lot of issues for them.
Robertson under center. Going to give the ball to his big back that time.
I think
now
he took
kept it, yeah.
Well, did he keep it? Did the ball come loose? This is... No, they retained it. It looked like they retained the ball, but I thought that ball might have been pulled loose for a second there.
Able to maintain possession of the football.
Yeah, they're definitely going in the wrong direction. That's for sure now. This is about 20 yards away from a first down.
Yep, they're on the 40. Need to get to the 20. I could even do that math.
Yeah.
Not much more than that, though.
No, hey. 10 toes, 10 fingers. You did a good job.
That's right. When you run out of that, we got a problem. 2nd down, 20. One receiver right, two to the left side. Robertson under center, takes the snap, drops the throw, pressure in the backfield. He's going to be sacked back to the 50-yard line.
Man, great defensive call of bringing him from the blind side. What a very good call to do that.
James Moody, number 30. What? Don't try to confuse me over there.
That was a great call there because he was on that side, and they did not have any blocker over him. They sent him.
That was Derek DiMattia, number 9, on the sack for the Patricians. And back down to the 49-yard line. So 3rd and long. Robertson takes the looping snap to keep it back in for extra protection. Now he's going to try and cut back across the field, and he's going to get to the 45-yard line before being knocked down.
And our guy, number 0, was right over there. And that's Higley. He said the last name.
That's right.
Yeah, he was right there.
He has got in the backfield and created pressure the 2 games we have seen.
Yeah.
Had a player that was slow to get up for the Warriors, now making his way to the sidelines.
They did a great job of pushing these guys back.
So it'll be Bubba Sharon, number 00, to punt the football away. Patrician's defense has been great, but they have had difficult field position here in this opening quarter to deal with.
Mm-hmm. That defense is holding up their end of the bargain, that's for sure.
Single returner back at about the 12. Low snap, picks it up off the turf, rushes on, gets away, a nice kick. It's going to be fielded on a hop and then knocked loose. The ball's on the turf.
Yeah, he can't take it. He can't advance that because it's a muff. But I tell you, that was not a smart thing to do right there. They was just a little bit too close. If you can't field it, just let it. I mean, it would have been a bad, because really you got to be there as a punt returner, get up under the ball and make that catch, call a fair catch. If you can't get there, let it go.
This is the third drive for the Warriors in this quarter. All started in Patrician's territory.
Yeah, all of them.
Still no points on the board for either team.
Now this one is really dangerous, because I think they're down at what? They got them marked at the 8-yard line. And boy, this is very good scoring position for them.
Warriors going to break the huddle. Patricians will sub late across the front four. Robertson going to go under center with an eye in the backfield. To give it to the back, who was hit in the backfield, but able to keep the feet churning and dive into the end zone for a Warriors touchdown.
And he was hit right at the line of scrimmage, right there. Good play, but did not wrap up. You got to wrap up when you want to make that tackle, and he was able to push it right into the end zone.
So the Warriors take the lead here in this first quarter. And they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for two.
Yeah, he's not going to get in there this time.
This time he's dropped in the backfield, and the two-point attempt is no good. 2:32 to play, first quarter. It is Tuscarawas County 6, Youngstown 0 on the iMedia1 network.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
6-0 our score. Tuscarawas County leading Youngstown here in the opening quarter with 2:32 to play. And on the third try, the Warriors able to take advantage of the short field and turn it into 6 points.
Yeah, you can't continue to allow the team to be in your territory like that and not come away with some points. And then put themselves in some bad situations. So they're going to have to come out on offense and really do something now.
Two returners at the 20, one at the 10-yard line for the Patricians. Last kickoff was short. This one a little better. Gonna take a hop at the 20. Cuts towards the middle of the field to the 25. Still on his feet and down near the 30-yard line is where they'll make the tackle. And on the return for the Patricians. See, that was Anthony Anderson, number 38, on that kick return.
Yeah, got it out. Good starting point here. See if they can do something, but they got to get that offense rolling.
Patrician's offense under Coach Conrad features a single wing spread and multiple formations out of that. And the tri-point averaging 14 points per game on the season so far.
And it really showed some ability to start moving offense last week when they were able to mix things up. And they moved a little bit, got their, as far as their play calls in quick, and started moving a lot quicker.
Two receivers to the right, wing to the right side, one receiver to the left side. Eaton the tailback with McElroy the quarterback. Eaton gets the ball, trying to sweep to the outside, now cuts back towards the hashes. He's going to get about 2 yards, maybe 3 after the spot. It's 2nd down and 7.
Mm-hmm. Now here they go. Yeah, they speeding the tempo up a little bit. That seemed like that got them in rhythm last time.
So it's 2nd down and 7. The split receivers wide to the right and left. And a stack of receiver and a wing to the right side. McElroy alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, gives it to the receiver in the jet motion. I actually kept it, fooled me completely, but not the Warriors defense.
No, they stayed home. They stayed home.
Knocked it down for about a 2, maybe yard and a half, 2-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, I mean, very good discipline on the defense because all the different motions and everything that can try to confuse, they stayed home, and he had nowhere to go on that play.
We got a player hurt for Tuscarawas County trying to get himself off the field. Injured player that looks like Zach Quillen, number 7. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Gilroy takes the snap, drops to throw, stepping up in the pocket, going downfield, and that pass fell just incomplete. Kind of had 2 receivers, not in the same area, but in the same hash line.
Yeah, and that somebody ran the wrong pattern somewhere because you can't design nothing like that. One person could actually cover that. So, yeah, there definitely was something wrong on that play.
So 4th down, and the Patricians will have to punt the football away. Jordan Newsom will punt. 2 returners back at their 25-yard line for the Warriors. We're down under 30 seconds to play in the quarter.
Yeah, that offense is really out of sync for sure.
Warriors had to spread an extra man off the field. Low snap. Newsom picks it up. Now we've got
his knees. Is it?
He did. Yep. He put the knee down.
Yep.
At the 18-yard line. So that is where the Warriors will take over.
And that's why you have to, understand the rules. Even though it's semi-pro, some rules are like that, still like college there, where his knee touch, play dead.
So the Warriors will take over. 21 seconds to go in the quarter.
And when you think about it, I mean, you give the Warriors credit, they was able to score, but the Patricians are their own worst enemy right now. They're giving them great field position. This is another one inside the red zone. Start off from the 18-yard line. You just can't do that over and over. And putting yourself definitely in a hole.
So 1st and 10 coming up for the Warriors from the Patricians' 18-yard line. 21 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Warriors with a 6-0 lead over the Patricians. 2-by-2 look with receivers to each side, and now we've got a whistle. And before the penalty, they took the timeout. They just barely were able to burn their second timeout. 21 seconds to go, first quarter. It is the Warriors 6, the Patricians 0 on the iMedia1 network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Off the timeout, Warriors come to the line of scrimmage. Gonna snap it to a new quarterback who's in there trying to turn the corner. He's going to be thrown down from behind, and making that tackle for the Patricians. That's Derek DiMattia, number 9, on the tackle.
Yeah, Calhoun could not get on the edges to try to pick up anything. Good defense there.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Our score after one here from Carrollton. It is the Tuscarawas County Warriors 6, the Youngstown Patricians 0. You're listening to the iMedia1 Network.
You got so much to do, it's got you feeling blue. Put a little play in your day, 'cause it's fun all over the state. So come on, great games wait for you and me, the Ohio Lottery. Put a little play in your day, put a little play in your day.
One quarter in the books here from Carrollton, home of the Carrollton Warriors and also home of the Tuscarawas County Warriors. It'll be 2nd and 9 off the quarter break for the Warriors with the football at about the 17-yard line. We'll put 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left side. It's Calhoun in the backfield. And all kinds of movement up front. Here comes the flag, and the center decided to take a little rest on the field. And one of the coaches would like his offensive line to watch the ball. So 5-yard mark off will make this now 2nd and 14. Takes the snap, looks to throw, fade ball into the corner. That pass is intercepted inside the 5, across the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, across the 50, out of bounds near the 35-yard line. And coming out of there with the interception, see, that is number 7. That is Alan Gingrich on the interception.
And if he'd have been watching, he should have cut that back inside. He had the blockers with him. Just slow down a little bit, cut it back inside. He might have been able to take that to the house.
I was waiting for that last cut, but
yes,
that's also a long run where you can kind of run out of gas after a while.
Yeah, I thought he was going to slow it, gear down just a little, because his blockers were there, cut back in the middle of the field, and have an opportunity to get to the end zone.
So they'll spot the ball at the 34-yard line of the Warriors, 1st and 10 for the Patricians. 14:24 to play in the half, 6-0 lead for Tuscarawas County. It'll be Eaton at the tailback spot, the former Austintown Fitch Falcon. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left side. Corey McElroy, the quarterback. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, going to roll to his right. Underneath, Eaton in the flat across the 30, made the first man miss and dives down to the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 9. It's 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, nice play there. That was a good play to start off with, and to pick up that type of yardage was very good for them on 1st down. That opens the playbook up. They can do it. They can go back and pass again. They got a lot of things they could do now off of that one. They got to get some confidence in that offense.
And we saw Eaton get involved in the pass game a little bit, especially in the second half last week.
Right.
13:41, clock rolling here in the first half of action. Offensive line already at the line of scrimmage. Now the skilled players will break their huddle and come to the line. Going to split one receiver to the right. And now whistles and a Patricians timeout. They'll take their first. 13:26 to play in the half. It is Tuscarawas County 6, Youngstown 0 on the iMedia1 network.
Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com.
$13:26 to play in the half. 6-0 Tuscarawas County leading Youngstown. They are threatening for the first time here tonight. Cloudy skies, lights starting to come on here in Carrollton. Gonna go trips to the left. McElroy to throw. Pumps, goes underneath, and the pass caught for a first down to the 20-yard line.
Yep, very good play there.
It's Eaton again. He took the look downfield, didn't like what he saw, and went for the underneath route.
And that's to be safe with the football. You don't need to turn it over now. You're in the red zone now. So you definitely want to be careful with the football. And hear that tempo. They're trying to get the tempo a little bit up-tempo right now on offense.
Trips again remains to the left side. McElroy to throw. Looking deep. Now being pressured. He's going to roll all the way back to the 35-yard line. Broke free of one, but not the second one. And he'll be sacked back at the 36-yard line.
One thing he has to understand is you might be scrambling. You got to get rid of the football. You got to get rid of it. You got to stop all that extra, because look at that loss there. I mean, you just can't do that.
He'll spot it at the 34-yard line. Second down. Patricians need to get to the 10 for a first.
Yeah, you got 25 yards. You got to try to at least get half of it down.
Going to go two receivers to the right, one to the left side. That is Thomas Smith Sr. Junior. Can't read my own notes. He'll make the catch as soon as we speak about him. Break a tackle across the 30, 25, down near the 29-yard line. Great effort after the catch for a nice gain.
Yeah, way to lower his shoulder there at the sideline. And he got, just as I was saying, he got 11 out of that.
Today's game also brought to you by Phoenix Photography, now booking senior photos for the class of 2027. Call today at 330-980-2182 and visit them on Facebook at Phoenix Photography. So third down from the 25, 3rd and 15 for the Patricians.
Big play here.
They'll take the tight end. They're going to flex him into the slot to the right side. Now he'll step up, make sure he's on the line. McElroy has the pocket clean. Now he'll step up into the pressure, and he's going to be knocked down after about a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down and 13 for Youngstown. That play it didn't have the regular rhythm that you would expect. Like,
yeah, if that was a called and designed draw, just didn't have the fluidity that it should have at all.
So Patricians are going to bring the field goal unit on. Jordan Newsom will attempt this field goal.
40 yards there.
And 40 yards right down the middle, too. So Patrician's going to attempt this 40-yard field goal. Sun setting, lights coming on. The knee will go down at the 31, so we'll make this a 41-yard attempt unofficially. Snap back, line drive kick is short and no good. And the Warriors get the stop and get the football back with 9:33 to play here in the half.
Well, that's a tough possession there after the big interception to get it downfield like that, get in a scoring position, and then lose their way. That's a tough one there.
So 1st and 10 for Tuscarawas County from the 23-yard line.
Defense going to have to come up with another big play if they can. They got to get something going to try to jumpstart this team. Don't see the energy from them right now.
The sprint, a player to the far sidelines. Warriors going to go 2 by 2, twins to each side.
They only got 10 players out there.
Now we have a whistle.
Patricians had 10 guys on defense.
And that'll stop play to try and get both teams. That's kind of, the rhythm has been affected by that because it's been, both sides where they're 1 short, 2 extra. We've seen a lot of guys just sprinting off the field before the snap of the football.
Yeah, it's like they don't really know their assignments. I don't know. Also, maybe certain people that are designed to be on certain teams, special teams, are not here. So now you got to get some of your regular players in. So not used to doing that, you'll forget. You'll forget if you're not a regular special team guy.
Patricians return home, and they make their home debut at the home of the Brookfield Warriors at their brand new artificial surface field. It's just a season old. All home games in Brookfield, 4 o'clock starts. We'll be on the air with you around 3:50 next Saturday. Both teams make their way back onto the field. I see that diamond look we saw from the Warriors on their opening drive. Fake the handoff. Time going down the middle, man wide open, and he was able to just hold on to the football at the Patricians' 48-yard line. And a nice hands catch of that football. Just enough time to walk the sidelines and make that completion.
Yeah, and that's our buddy Emmett Calhoun making the catch, laying it out to get it.
Again, a trip look to the right side. Offset back in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. Took a big hit and still kept churning forward. Across the 45, down near the 44-yard line. It's a gain of about 2. It's 2nd down and 8.
And they see they're trying to get something together. They want to try to get in that end zone once again. Yeah, Patricians right now just a little flat.
8 minutes, 14 seconds, clock rolling here in the first half. 2 receivers split to the right, 2 to the left side. Takes the snap, he'll again give it to the running back across the 40, down to the 34-yard line.
If guys are not wanting to run up and hit this guy, you got to go ahead and give him a little bit of taste of something, some leather.
And that's,
so you can see.
That's Bubba Sheeran, number 00. Has been getting the last couple of carries. He'll now come to the sidelines, get a little breather. First and 10 for the Warriors from the Patricians' 35-yard line. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, fires, and the pass is going to be sliding catch at about the 27-yard line. Now they changed quarterbacks, and they've gone to number 12, Chad Art, who's actually listed as a wide receiver, but will play some quarterback too.
Yeah. He's going to the short passing game and putting it right there.
Two receivers go to the right, two to the left. Looks like Calhoun now in the backfield. There's a little bit of a lean.
Offense guy might
to see who they throw this flag on. And they're going to mark this one off against the Warriors. So we're back to 2nd down and 8. 3 turnovers here in the first half, 2 by the Patricians, 1 by the Warriors. 6.5 minutes to play in this first half. Drop to throw. Time. Fires a little too far out in front of, it looks like Calhoun, number 5. And incomplete. It is going to bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Try to fit that in.
.6:16 to play here in the half. 6-0 is the lead for the Tuscarawas County Warriors. They will be the final home regular season opponent for the Patricians in a few weeks. Again, 2 receivers to each side, single back in the backfield. He's going to pitch it to him. Turned, looked up, had 2 white jerseys in front of him. And Austin Higley and friends, Brett DiMattia among others, there to make the stop. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 10 for the Warriors.
Good defense there. Got a good penetration right off the jump on that play as they came in up the middle and was in the backfield immediately and able to make that stop.
We saw Zach Quillen, number 7, looked like he got hurt pretty bad off the initial reaction, but he's good to see him back on the field.
Yeah, he's back in there.
So the Warriors will punt again, try to keep that field position in their favor like it has been here in the first half. Warriors going to run one off the field right before the snap of the football. Low turf snap, bounce back to the punter, gets away a booming kick this time that will go in and out of the end zone, and one of the better starting field positions for the Patricians here in the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, he got all of that one.
5:06 to play in the half. I mentioned Patricians returning home for the first time this year next week, and that'll be the first of 3 at the Owl's Nest for us. All 4 o'clock starts.
Yep.
Good to be home next week.
Yeah, it'll be good.
And only about a 15-minute drive instead of an hour plus for Dave. So here comes the Patricians offense. Expecting some rain tonight at some point, but it is
holding off so far.
It's cloudy, but yeah, we're doing okay so far. They're going to run it with Eaton across the 25-yard line, down near the 26 before being knocked out of bounds. Give them a gain of about 6 yards, and it's 2nd down and 4.
They going right from the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to put a single receiver